Hello, my minions. Welcome to another episode of Demented Features. I am your host, Danvers, and you might have noticed that we've been gone for a little while. We've been on hiatus, as you might say. So, a lot has been going on here at the asylum. A lot. I mean, I'm not kidding. It's been insane. but we have, we have been doing a lot, and we've made a couple of new friends, and I want to talk about one of them. We have discovered this great artist. His name is Bradley Beard, and he is on, the old Facebooks. So, here is his Facebook page, and I really recommend that you go check it out. He has gone through the history of all of the horror hosts, both past and present, and every day he is cranking out a new portrait of the horror hosts, and they're just amazing. So take a look here. This is our good friend Penny Dreadful and Guru. This is the horror host I actually grew up with. This is Savad. He was from the Memphis, Tennessee area. Yes. And then there is Mr. Lobo, who of course is quite famous here among the old horror host circle. And then of course is my good friend Lawn Mad Knight, and the person who of course has been on this program is Bobby Gemonster. Yes, we love Bobby so much. He's fantastic. So definitely go and check out Bradley Beard's Facebook page. He's just fantastic, and I'm not even scratching the surface. He has done, I think, over 160 portraits at this point, and there's more to go. So bless his heart, he has been cranking these things out every single day, and it's just amazing to me. But next month, we're going to actually have an interview with Bradley, so stick around and make sure you come back and see that. We wanted to put it in this episode, but Bradley is busy cranking out all these portraits, so he's just said, give me a little bit of time. He's a busy man. He's a busy man. Now, speaking of artists, you may have seen an interview that I have done with my good friend James Eatock, who you can see that interview here. He has a magazine called Serial Geek, and me and James, oh my God, we're just good friends. But he is an amazing artist in his own right, and just today he sent me this. This portrait of me, there I am. I almost look like an action hero, don't I? I think it's more that I'm coming to get you. But, neither here nor there. But it's just an amazing portrait, and I want to thank you so much, James, for sending me that. That is absolutely fantastic. So, let's move on. So we've hit our artwork quota for the day, but let's get on to tonight's feature. So, tonight we're going to be showing White Zombie. White Zombie, yes, it's a great film. White Zombie is a pre-code American independent horror film, and it stars Bela Lugosi. Pre-code means that it was before a lot of the censorship happened in the 30s and 40s. So you'll see some things in this film that are a lot more violent and suggestive than would be in later films of the same period. So it wasn't heavily censored. Critical response to this film was not high at the time, but since has been kind of rediscovered, and it's certainly worth a look among the horror films of that period. It also is the first zombie film. So later films like Night of the Living Dead and all of the other films that followed, this is the first one. Now, it deals with Haitian zombies rather than, the Living Dead zombies that we're familiar with, but it's still really creepy and horrifying in its own right. So let's just go ahead and take a look here from 1932. Here is White Zombie. isn't this romantic? Listening to the natives sing and whatnot.
Looks like a burial.
In the road? Driver, what is it?
It's a funeral, mademoiselle. They're afraid of the men who steal dead bodies. So they dig the grave in the middle of the road, where people pass all of the time.
Should we just drive through it? Yeah, let's just drive through it.
Well, that's a cheerful introduction for you to our West Indies.
Do you know where is the house of Monsieur Beaumont?
So you know the hipster grooming is going a little too far.
Zombie! Allez vite! Allez!
It's got like hands clutching me.
Ooh, pretty. I'm gonna wear this later. Just put it in my pocket there.
Why did you drive like that, you fool? We might have been killed.
Worse than that, monsieur. We might have been caught.
Caught? By whom? Those men you spoke to?
They are not men, monsieur. They are dead bodies.
Dead?
Yes, monsieur. Zombies. The living dead. Corpses taken from their graves. Or made to work in sugar mills and fields at night.
And Walmart.
Look! Here they come!
So long, suckers.
Look. Look.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Did I frighten you?
I'm sorry. I'm ugly enough, I suppose.
No, it wasn't you. Something happened back on the road there. We stopped to speak to some men. Our driver told us they weren't men at all. He said they were corpses. Corpses? Surely you don't believe it, do you?
No. Well, I don't know. Haiti is full of nonsense and superstition. They're always mixed up with a lot of mysteries that turn your hair gray. I've been a missionary here for, 30 years, and at times, I don't know what to think. Come, let's go in the house.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Come then.
Is Mr. Beaumont in?
You're expected, Dr. Bruner.
Yes, I've been sent for to marry someone. Maybe. Oh, yes, excuse me. How long is it that you know Mr. Beaumont?
Oh, only a few days. Madeline introduced him on the docks.
Oh, I bet he was kind.
And you?
I met him on the ship coming from New York. He was very kind during the voyage.
See, I told you.
Madeline and I planned to be married the moment she arrived, but Mr. Beaumont persuaded us to come here. And he promised to take me out of the bank at Port-au-Prince and send me to New York as his agent.
Good Lord, don't introduce this guy to Craigslist. He'll be sending money to Nigerian princes in no time.
I'll tell Mr. Beaumont you're here.
It's all right, isn't it, Doctor?
Oh, I guess so. You see, I've only met Mr. Beaumont once or twice, but he never struck me like a man that would take the trouble to play fairy godfather to a young couple like you. Unless...
Unless what, sir?
I suppose you'll think I'm a meddling old fool, but... You know, I'd feel a good deal better if you'd clear out of this place after you're married and have nothing more to do with Mr. Beaumont.
The young people have arrived, sir, and Dr. Bruner. They're waiting in the reception hall.
Show them to their room and tell them I'm out.
Yes.
No, wait. Perhaps I'd better see them. It might look odd if I didn't.
Very odd, sir. Especially as Dr. Bruner is a trifle skeptical as to your motives, sir.
Never mind my motives. Has that other person sent word yet?
No, sir, not yet.
He's 24 hours late.
I wish you'd keep away from that man, sir. But what you're planning is dangerous.
Don't you suppose I know that, Silver? You don't seem to realize what this girl means to me. Why, I'd sacrifice anything I have in the world for her. And nothing matters if I can't have her.
I think you like Haiti. Most people that...
Oh, Madeline, I'm delighted to see you. Neil, you're more than welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Doctor, it is very kind of you, the busy man you are.
No, not at all. There's a native family live out here that I've been trying to see for a long time. After this young couple are safely married, I'll leave.
But surely you'll stay for dinner after the ceremony.
Oh, no, I must run along.
Well, that's a great pity. We had something very special prepared for this occasion. It was very good of you, Madeline, to humor the whim of a lonely man. There was so little time to prepare. I couldn't do half the things I want to do for you.
You've done more than enough already, Mr. Beaumont, for a comparative stranger. You've made us so happy, giving Neil a position in the state.
Neil?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sure Neil will make a very good agent. But you must be tired after your drive. You'll get some rest. Silver! Silver will show you to your rooms.
This way, please.
Delighted to see you again, Monsieur Beaumont. Please. Please. I'm sorry that kept you waiting, monsieur. I have been on a journey, seeking men for my mill. Men? They work faithfully, and they are not worried about long hours. You could make good use of men like mine on your plantation.
No. That's not what I want.
Then perhaps you wish to talk about the young lady who came to your house this evening.
You've seen her? When?
On the road tonight. There was a young man with her.
They're to be married tonight. You've waited too long to do anything.
What do you want me to do?
If she were to disappear for a month,
And what do you hope to gain by her disappearance?
everything.
Everything. Do you think she will forget her lover in a month?
Just give me a month. One little month.
Not in a month. Not even a year, monsieur. I have looked into her eyes. She is deep in love. But not with you.
They're to be married within an hour. There must be a way.
There is a way. The cost is heavy.
You give me what I want, and you may ask anything.
Why is it that all the zombies have unibrows? I don't understand this. Is he kissing him?
No. Not that.
Yes, it's that.
Only a pinpoint, Monsieur Beaumont, in a glass of wine, or perhaps a flower. Take it. The time is very brief. You must do your share if I am to help you. Keep it, monsieur. Keep it. You may change your mind. Send me word when you use it.
I'll find another way.
There is no other way.
There is no other way. That was a horrible interpretation of Bela Lugosi. It was just horrible. I'm ashamed of myself. But let's just segue on into something else now, shall we? I want you to take a look at my friend Daniel Benedict's horror film. It's called Bunni. And you can check this out at redserial.com or at Bunni, with an I, themovie.com. And it's a great film. It's really, really, really creepy, and it reminds me of all those like slasher films from the 80s. Really well done, really well done. As a matter of fact, it's won multiple awards. It was Best Feature at the Imaginarium Film Festival. It was official selection at Cinema Wasteland and the New Orleans Comic Expo, and also the Fright Night Film Fest. So Daniel is a really talented filmmaker, and I really hope that you guys will check this out. Now, Daniel only did a limited run of the DVDs, but I am pushing him to get his film up online so that the whole world can see it. So Daniel, get your film up online. But, check out redserial.com or bunnythemovie.com and, tell Daniel you want to see the film. It's really, really fantastic. It's well produced. It's well done. It's all back in the 80s, all the teenagers would get into trouble and get killed. It's similar to that. Fantastic. Daniel is not only talented, but he's in the film. He's the most mild-mannered guy I have ever met in my life, and he is a total dick in this film. He's just great. So check this out. It's called Bunni. And tell Daniel you wanna see it. Maybe even by the time this is posted, he'll have it up online, ready for you all to view. So support independent filmmaking and support my friend Daniel here. So let's get back to the movie. Let's get back to the next half of White Zombie. Here we go. Oh my God, it's a ghost! Oh wait, never mind. That is the most progressive wedding gown I have ever seen.
We are driving away evil spirits. Close it! Close it! Mademoiselle!
Oh, I'm so glad he took flower arranging in his butler class or whatever.
I love you, Madeline, more than anything else in this whole world here. Heaven or hell lies in this little moment from you. You can raise me up to paradise, or you can blast my world into nothingness. There's time even yet, dear. I can make you the envy of every woman. I'll give my life to make you happy. Oh, listen to me, dear, before it's too late.
Don't. Please.
Don't go into that room. We can be in Port-au-Prince in half an hour.
No pressure.
Boat sailing at midnight.
You've been so wonderful. Don't spoil everything. Now.
Don't spoil everything now. You should have started with that at the top of the stairs.
One last gift before I lose you forever.
I always cry at weddings, especially the ones hosted by maniacs.
We are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man, this woman in holy matrimony. Stay.
Okay, so let's get into the director's head here for a moment. I'm thinking something foreboding, like a screeching vulture above Bela Lugosi's head. Yes, that should be scary.
This is the night of nights.
A toast to the bride, to beauty's queen.
Gladly, my lord.
Leave but a kiss within the glass. Fair gypsy, read my fortune.
That was a little awkward.
What do you see in the glass?
I see happiness. I see love. Far more than you deserve.
Is that all?
No, I see.
What is it?
I see death.
Madge,
I see the whole place going up when those candles hit all that crap on the table.
Madeline, what's wrong? Madeline, my dear, please.
Oh,
You know, I'm no doctor, but trying something other than holding her and whining like a little bitch might be helpful.
My wife.
Up, too late. Unibrow is back. Bella, you're gonna hit the camera. Bella, oh!
The grave of our Lord and Savior, and the love of God, and the
So she's supposed to be dead, and her husband literally did nothing to help her out, and nobody is questioning any of this. Hey, Neil, get us another round. Hey, watch it!
Neil. 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 Neil.
Look! Look! There comes one of them now!
Zombies? Yes. They are my servants. Did you think we could do it alone? In their lifetime, they were my enemies. Lego, the witch doctor. Once my master. Secrets I tortured out of him. Vangelder, the swine, swollen with riches. He fought against my spells until the last. Him, yes, I have trouble hiding. His Excellency Richard, once Minister of the Interior. Garcia, Brigand Chief. Marquis, Captain of Gendarmerie. And this is Chauvin, the High Executioner, who almost executed me. I took them, just as we will take this one. But what if they regain their souls? They would tear me to pieces. And that, my friend, shall never be.
You know, that's what I want, is to be able to control the undead with my mind and this little hand gesture thing. There we go. Let's just put her on the incline on the stairs. That should be fine.
Madeline. Madeline!
Oh hell, foiled by the drunken boyfriend again. So wait, they just got away? I mean, Neil didn't see them lumbering out of the crypt. I mean, it's not like the zombies are going very fast. Hello, my minions. Danvers here. Did you know you can watch Demented Features anytime on DementedFeatures.com? You can catch up on past episodes, and you can see where I, Danvers, am going to have personal appearances. You can also check us out on our YouTube channel and on our Daily Motion channel. and you can like us on Facebook, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter.
There's two explanations that strike me. Either the body was stolen by members of a death cult that use human bones in their ceremonies, or else...
Or else what?
she's not dead.
Not dead? Are you mad? I saw her die. The doctor signed a certificate. I saw them bury her.
No, Neil, you stood there like a little bitch and did nothing.
But I've lived in these islands for a good many years. And I've seen things with my eyes that made me think I was crazy. There's superstitions in Haiti that the natives brought here from Africa. Some of them can be traced back as far as ancient Egypt. And beyond that yet, in the countries that was old when Egypt was young.
Yes, but what has that to do with Madeline? I kissed her as she lay there in the coffin. And her lips were cold.
Let me explain. Now, just a minute. I'll explain. Wherever there is a superstition, you will find there is also a practice. Now, do you remember what your driver told you the night he took you to Beaumont's house?
Oh, about those horrible creatures we saw.
Yeah.
He said they were corpses, taken from their grave.
That's it. Now, wait. Now, that's the superstition. Now for the practice. The ghouls that steal the dead corpses from the graves are supposed to put them there in the first place.
Do you mean that Madeline was murdered so that somebody could steal her dead body? Ah, nonsense.
No. Not her body, yes, but not her
Oh,
dead.
line flub.
Well, surely you don't think she's alive in the hands of natives? Oh, no, better dead than that.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Thank you.
It's like watching an acting masterclass, isn't it?
You don't believe that, do you?
Say, there's been lots of people that's been pronounced dead that came alive again and lived for years. Now, if nature can play pranks like that, why isn't it possible to play pranks with nature?
Oh, I don't know.
Your driver believed he saw dead men walking. He didn't. What he saw was men alive in everything but this and this.
Oh, the whole thing has me confused. I just can't understand it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I've been trying for years to get to the bottom of this thing. To separate what you call fact from fiction. The law of Haiti acknowledges the possibility of being buried alive. Here it is in the penal code. I'll read it for you. It's in French. Do you speak French?
No.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Right here. Here's one.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see it. I'll translate it for you, if you should fit it. Article 749. The use of drugs or other practices which produce lethargic coma or lifeless sleep shall be considered attempted murder.
Yes.
Attempted.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, all right, all right. If the person has been buried alive, the act should be considered murder, no matter what result follows.
Beaumont. Say, you said that you couldn't understand why he was so interested in us. Do you think he did this?
No. No, I think it's native work. Native work, exactly. Of course, if you want to, we can go to Beaumont's house first. If I can get my hands on the devil that's responsible for this, I'll make him such an example that every witch doctor in Haiti will be shaken in his sandals.
But we can't do this alone. Can't the authorities help?
Authorities. Neil, my boy, you don't know these islands. The native authorities are afraid to meddle. I'm not. I got friends among the natives. They'll tell me things that no gendarme could ever get out of. Because I'm a preacher, they think I'm a magician. before we get through with this thing, we may uncover sins that even the devil would be ashamed of.
Neil, you're blocking the camera, Neil.
Oh, these witch doctors.
Ooh, I wish I could do that, just like Bela Lugosi. Let's give that a try. You at home can try it too. We're gonna take our little palms and just kind of put those together like that, and let's see, and stare really creepy into the camera. Yes. See, I knew that the kitty was going to interrupt us. I wish that there was some trick, something to help us control the undead, just like Bela Lugosi does. What do you think that is, Kitty?
Danvers.
Was that you?
Danvers.
It's George Romero. What? George Romero, I didn't think you were dead.
The glasses, Danvers. Use the glasses.
You mean the Goliath frames from Ultra Palm? That's a good idea. Let's see here. Oh yes. Let's see. Now, let's see if this is going to help us control the living dead, so we can have our own little army of undead minions.
So hard to give direction to this kid.
White Zombie was shot on location at the old Universal Studios lot, and set designer Ralph Berger utilized sets from Dracula and Frankenstein, and you can see in this shot, this was one of the famous sets from Dracula. Makes a lovely zombie bride, doesn't she?
Madeline.
Here you go. I've turned you into a zombie, but this necklace should help. That'll cheer you up.
Foolish things. They can't bring back the light to those eyes. I was mad to do this. But if you'd have smiled on me, I'd have done anything for you, given you anything. I thought that beauty alone would satisfy. But the soul is gone. I can't bear those empty, staring eyes. Oh, forgive me, Madeline, forgive me. I can't bear it any longer. I must take you back.
Back to the grave, monsieur?
No. You must put the light back into her eyes and bring laughter to her lips. She must be gay and happy again.
You paint a charming picture, monsieur. One that I should like to see myself.
know, I have to give the director of photography a little credit here. At least they're trying to do some interesting camera angles.
You must bring her back.
Aren't you trifle afraid, monsieur? How do you suppose those eyes will regard you when the brain is able to understand?
Better to see hatred in them than that dreadful emptiness.
Perhaps you're right. It would be a pity to destroy such a lovely flower. Let's bring to the future of this flower a glass of wine.
Silver, bring wine. We have a toast to drink.
Did you not see him do some sort of weird voodoo thing around the glass? Don't drink that.
To the future, monsieur. Only a pinpoint, monsieur. In a flower. Or perhaps a glass of wine?
You devil! What are you trying to do to me?
I have other plans for mademoiselle. And I'm afraid you might not agree. I have taken a fancy to you, monsieur.
Silver! Silver!
This is either the slowest assault I've ever seen or the focus pullers falling asleep. That was awfully nice of them to take him off camera to kill him. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, that's it? They're just gonna throw him in the water and just assume he's gonna die? And who has a river flowing through their upstairs?
To the future, monsieur.
And cue the screaming vulture.
creature. You.
No, not that. Not that.
We ought to be picking up an old witch doctor around here pretty soon. His name is Pierre. I've known him for years. He's a great old fella. I don't know just where we'll find him.
Have you ever noticed in old movies the drum beats always seem to be the same? It doesn't matter if it's angry natives or if it's Native Americans or hippie flower children. It's always the same thing.
Come, son. There are evil spirits in the road. I will give you an awanga. And here is one for the eye. Young man, he's sick with fever.
Yes. Hey, wait a minute. We can't afford to have you sick. Neil, why don't you go over there? We got a hard day before us tomorrow. Now then, Pierre, come on.
So in case you were wondering, that actor on the horse is a white actor in blackface. Yes.
Oh, well, now listen here, you know. We're old friends, you and me, and I want to go on.
Turn back before it is too late.
Oh, no. I've come too far to turn back now.
I'm too old to go all the way with you.
Well, listen. Can't you get somebody to go with us?
My people are afraid of the mountain
Why?
because it is called the land of the living dead.
Well, have you ever been there?
I am the only man that ever came from there alive. There is an evil spirit man that is called murder. Come, I will tell you all about what it is.
This guy is wondering about now where the doorbell is. I bet UPS hates delivering here. Do you remember when we went on the worst camping trip ever? Okay, someone needs to go ahead and shoot that bird already, or at least the guy screeching off camera.
Just as old Pierre said, a cloud of vultures always hovers over the house of the living dead.
Madeline. Is she there?
No.
Oh, I must go and see.
No, Neil, my boy. Please, lie down and rest. Please. You'll feel stronger in the morning. You rest. Let me go up and see what I can do.
Oh, sure, you just rest down here below this creepy old castle and the screeching vultures. Nighty-night.
Why is she so restless tonight? Perhaps she remembers something. They never remember anything when they are like that. No? Because he's cut off.
And the Academy Award for Special Effects goes to... Okay, the wipes are starting to get a bit out of hand here.
Madeline! Madeline!
I requested this song especially for you.
No, I can't. I can't. You must. It's your turn. Let's run away. Steve might hear you. No, I can't stand it. I'm going to run away. He'll find you and make you like her.
Watch out for the big hole, Neil.
Can you still hear me? It is unfortunate you are no longer able to speak. I should be interested to hear you describe your symptoms. You see, you are the first man to know what is happening. None of the others did. You refused to shake hands once. I remember. Well, well. We understand each other better now.
For someone who has stumbled their way through this entire movie, Neil, you certainly have covered a lot of ground. Maybe Neil will actually save the day. Oops, I guess I spoke too soon. I so want to learn how to do this. That's it. Get a good close-up on those eyebrows. Those eyebrows were half of the production budget. Women just don't wear enough flowing gowns anymore. Uh-oh, Neil, you better wake up and run. Bah! What the hell was that? look who's finally joining us. Good morning, sleepyhead. So is Bela Lugosi really just going to stand there and let these people run around his house? Run, Floey Gout, run!
Madeline, I found you. You're alive. Alive. What's the matter? It's I, Neil.
That's it. Let's just sit down here. There's no danger here whatsoever.
Oh, my darling. What have they done to you?
Is it me, or is just there no sense of urgency in this movie at all?
Who are you?
And what are they?
For you, my friend, they are the angels of death.
Shoot it in the head, Neil. This is zombie killing 101. I mean, come on. Look, I totally forgot he was in this movie.
Madeline, don't you know me, dear? It's Neil.
I could swear. For a moment, she recognized you.
Come on, don't let him get away. Madeline, my darling.
Neil,
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Oh, I'm sure their relationship will be just fine. Yeah, just fine. Well, I hope you have enjoyed White Zombie.
Danvers.
Yes, George Romero.
Good night, Danvers.
Good night, George Romero. And good night to all of you, my minions. We'll see you next time right here on Demented Features. George, watch out for the vulture.